Alright, what is up you guys? Today's a super exciting day. So I'm going to be installing my diffuser on my 36. So I'm going to go grab it. It's going to be put right there where the Honda is. So I had to park outside last night. There it is. So I'm going to go bring it in the garage. And then I have the diffuser in the back. I just got to finish painting it, so I'll go over that and whatnot. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this bumper off. Then we're going to have a lot more room to work with. So I'm going to take it off really quick. I'll do a time lapse of it, of me doing it. I'll kind of explain afterwards how I did it. There's a couple bolts, a couple things you have to take off, a couple things you have to watch out for. So I'll explain it once I'm done, but for now I'm just going to give a time lapse of how I get it off. Alright, so I finally got the bumper off. There's Lou, she's walking past it. Whew, it was kind of tiring. So I made the time lapse, but now I'm going to kind of explain how I did it. So first I went in here. I know this is kind of a huge mess, but this right here looks like that, and it was on, it was right here. It was right here by the latch. And basically you need like a push pin type thing, but what I did is I just took a screwdriver and a hammer, and I just hit the middle of them. I don't know if I can find you a pin, but they're pinned all around here. Here. There's like probably like 6, 3 on each side you have to pin out. And you pull this out, you're gonna have to bend it up. And then when you're done with that, you have to get down here. Right here is where the negative to the battery went. I had to move that because back down here, right here, and right there is where the screws are. They go right there that hold it in, the bolts. And it goes right there, right to there. So you have to take, there's 2 on each side you have to take out. And then while you're pulling it out, you have to go to the wheel well. And there's going to be 1 bolt right here. Right here, it's an 8mm. And then 1 little pop thing that you just have to pop out right there on both sides. And then when you're pulling it out, you have to be careful because right here is where the diffuser, just the stock diffuser, goes in. There's a bolt right there. So when you're pulling it out, be careful, slip your hand in here, get the rest of it out. And then it literally will just pull it right off. I am out of breath. So I messed up a little bit. So in the last clip, it was me kind of putting the diffuser together. And then I was gonna say I'm gonna go over like how I'm gonna install it, how I'm gonna do all these things. So I kind of got on a roll. And next thing I know, everything is already on the car. So what I'm gonna do now is, so here's it. I just went around a parking lot and it's on now, like everything is installed. And I was going to show you exactly what I did to install it, but now I'm just going to show you the best that I can. It's basically going to be the same thing. I'll just go over step by step what I did. So let me get down. So first what I did is you saw me take the bumper off. So the bumper was off. Sorry, it's super dirty right now. So the bumper was off. And I took these 2 pieces, so they're all together. So I took just the outside 2 pieces and put the bumper upside down and then installed them, made sure they all, both sides lined up, make sure everything was all lined up. It's kind of hard because you can look on this side right here, like this piece and this piece over here. They're really long, and I had it on there originally where they were kind of pushed in more, just so it wasn't as aggressive. It was a little too aggressive for me. So I pushed them in a little bit more, but then I pulled them back out, and I found like a medium ground, so it looks a little aggressive, but not too bad. So I installed both side pieces on to the bumper, and then the rest of it had to be installed onto the trunk, so that I had just extra support during the middle, and then I also had to get the last fin on. So here's how the sides look. So it's dirty right now, but I put 3 bolts here. So I have this guy, this one here, and this one here. So this one is a little closer because it kind of helps it to stick out just a little bit. There's still just a little crap in there, and these two are more in just to get tighter on the bumper, just so it has like a good fit. But you can tell like that's not gonna go anywhere, and I'm shaking it hard. And then we have this piece which doesn't connect to anything. These pieces are already connected. So I did each side just like this, 3 on each side onto the bumper, made sure it was the exact same size on both ways, just so it lined up perfectly, not one side was lopsided or anything. And then I put the bumper back on, took all the crap out of the trunk, and then I just had to drill a couple holes because I wanted the middle to be a little bit bigger, bolts and nuts in there, just so it could hold it a little bit better, just because, I mean, driving at high speeds, I don't want anything to be messing with the diffuser, because obviously, I mean, this isn't really a race car, and so this isn't going to be a race diffuser with a ton of aerodynamics and downforce and everything with it, because honestly, it's just kind of for looks a little bit, mostly. I mean, I hope it helps a little bit, but it's not like I'm going to take it to the track every day. So it's mainly just for looks, but I wanted to hold and obviously not have it shake or rock or anything like that. So I'll show you what I did, if I can get down here. So I have these bolts. It's kind of hard to see. They're a little longer. 2 different sizes. I have one back there, and then the longest one just right in the middle to hold all support. And then I put on the bumper too early. You can tell there's a little screw right here. I put on the bumper a little bit too early, so that I didn't really want to take it off and put another bolt in here, which I will when I take it off again because I have to take it off. But for now, I just put a tiny little screw here to the stock diffuser just to hold this. So like this fin doesn't move. It bends a tiny bit, but it's not going to move. Tightened everything down. Looks good. Here's how the sides got tightened. I just put small screws in each, 3 on each, 3 on each, and then 3 on both sides, and then 2 on this one as of now, and then 1 more. Just get the same size, the middle one on the front, and then I'm probably going to switch the back one to the same size. I just don't have an extra one. But, so basically, I did small, medium on the sides, and then large on the middle, just to hold everything together, just so I could place it all. But it turned out really well. Like, I really like it. I'm gonna make a video in just here in a second, just showing what it is. There's some biker guys that just showed up, and they're being super loud, but that's fine. Basically, that's it. So I'm gonna make a video of how it looks at the end. So just watch out for that. But yeah, that's how you install your bumper, your diffuser.